Okay, what's up everybody? This is Ashley Monique. I want to go ahead and get started with the video. Basically, this video is double. This is for my YouTube subscribers, but I like the way the video lets me flip from recording the food to recording myself back and forth, so I can do it on live. And I also learn how to, when I do a live video, I can upload it to YouTube. So watch that part. But anyway, basically this recipe is a cabbage stir fry, which will include shrimp and chicken. You can use either whatever kind of meat you want to use, but you know I need protein, so I'm gonna use shrimp and chicken. First and foremost, what we want to go ahead and do is I have some rice. This is optional. I have rice. I have the yellow rice in the back, steaming or cooking rather. That's optional, you don't have to, but what you want to go ahead and do is marinate your shrimp. So what you'll need, as you can see the picture, the shrimp is pink, not because it's cooked pink, but because we're going to make it pink. So I have some shrimp here. I have raw peeled and deveined shrimp, but I left the tail on. As you can see, I left the tail on. I shelled most of it, but I left the tail on. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna marinate our shrimp real quick. We're gonna use some you can use some vegetable oil, some olive oil, maybe like a teaspoon of it. Put in there. We're gonna use some paprika. This to help with the color. We're gonna add some paprika. I say about a tablespoon and a half of paprika. We're going to use some lemon pepper, about a half a tablespoon. And a lot of people use Old Bay. That you can use Old Bay, but I'm going to use the Chesapeake Bay style, the flavor my shrimp. And we use maybe like a teaspoon of this also. So as you can see, like the shrimp is going to be like very flavorful, but the secret ingredient is this right here, Frank's Red Hot Sweet Chili. If you're not a Frank person, then you can use whatever brand that you like of sweet chili. But just like my other video when I told you don't leave out the soy sauce, don't leave out the Frank Red Hot. Use like a tablespoon of that, tablespoon or a teaspoon. But just take that and then just mix all this up together because you want it to marinate. If you have time, I would suggest, you know, doing this maybe like 15 to 20 minutes prior, so it can so all the flavors that we added in here, that lemon pepper, the Chesapeake Bay, or either the Old Bay, the paprika, and most definitely the sweet chili. So all that can pretty much, you know, soak into the shrimp, and it's really gonna get into it because it's peeled and deveined. So yeah, so this is how it'll look. This is how it's gonna get that pink color, not the pink color because it's cooked, but the pink color because we're marinating it. You're marinating it. And if you're just joining, when I upload this video, you can always go back and look at all the seasonings that we add to it. Now, next part is our chicken. This is one whole chicken breast, and what I did was I thinly sliced it. Let me put some oil in our pan. I'm using my new pans again, y'all. So put some oil in here real quick. And it's easy. I bought like a squeeze bottle, so I can just pour it in here instead of using this big old one. This big old thing, pour it in there. I like the fact that I can take my squeeze bottle and just squeeze it in as much or as little as I want. So, but look, y'all. I took a chicken breast, and look how thin I sliced this chicken breast. It's like real thin. Really thin. You want to take one whole chicken breast and slice it really, really thin. Right? And then, you're going to season your chicken breast also. And you're going to season everything differently. because everything needs its own flavor. So I'm gonna take my favorite, which is soul food seasoning, and I'm gonna lightly season my chicken. And then I got some tongs, and then just, you know, just flip it over or massage it, but just you know, incorporate, mix it all. And once you feel like you flipped it, spread it out, make a thin layer on the plate, and pretty much do it again, lightly season it again. You know, if y'all got questions, y'all can ask me, you know, but I know y'all watching, but you can just ask me. So yeah, so you can come back over here, make sure your oil is hot. You can feel it. It's a little warm. It's not as hot. And then this is the main ingredient, the cabbage. You can cut up your cabbage however size you cut your cabbage up, but for this recipe, the cabbage stir fry, I would suggest you to cut it in large pieces. Like if you don't plan on eating it with rice, then I would suggest you to cut it up with large pieces, like this right here, like all my cabbages. And this is a small head of cabbage, and I use less than half of it because this meal should last me like, I can eat out of this maybe like 2 to 3 times, probably 3. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken. I'm going to put my chicken in my oil so it can, you know, go ahead and cook. We're not frying it. We just like pan searing the chicken. Right? Just pan searing it. Because if we was frying it, we would like, I would coat it with flour or whatnot and just spread it out. I got my oven, I got the stove on medium high. I'm gonna cut it in between medium and medium high. And I cut my rice down low. Rice is optional, so basically we just letting that steam. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. I'm gonna take the lid off of it so it can steam up. But just slowly pan sear your chicken, pretty much. And just like how we did the shrimp in the other video, just spread it out evenly. You don't want your chicken on top of each other because you want it to all cook at the same rate. You don't want some of it to be done, some of it not to be done, but you pretty much see how it looks like that. Right? And just like in the last video, we're gonna cover this up so it can kind of like instead of the steam just coming up out the pot, the steam go back in it and it helps it cook a little bit quicker. But we still got our shrimp over here marinating, making sure that it's gonna be flavorful and it's gonna have that pinkish color. But like I said, the cabbage, you want your cabbage cut up small. This was a small head of cabbage. I did like half of it, but I didn't use the whole half of it. So you want to cut it this size right here. Most definitely if you're not going to eat rice or pasta with it. And what you'll need to season your cabbage, the only thing you need is this Italian seasoning. That's it. Because we season the chicken, we season the shrimp, and these are our other ingredients that will season up our cabbage. So the only thing you will need is the Italian seasoning and a little bit of black pepper or white pepper. Because everything is gonna be combined in this pot. It's gonna flavor everything itself. So the additional stuff you need, because we already seasoned our shrimp and we got our chicken cooking, you'll need, because this is a stir fry, you'll need some green peppers. Let me get you over here in the light, kind of, sort of. But you need green peppers. This is one whole green pepper. You can cut it up however you want. I choose to cut mine up in the strips. You can dice yours up, but when I eat my cabbage stir fry, I want to pick up, you know, a green pepper. I got one whole white onion. I actually have white and red onions, but I said, well, let me just go ahead and cut up the white onion. So Once again, you can cut up your onion however size you want to. I chose to keep mine round. You can dice yours up for smaller pieces, but this is a stir fry, so when you can get white pepper from Food Lion. Sometimes the Food Lion have it. They have the white pepper like over there, not in the middle aisles, but on that back aisle, like where like the meats and stuff be at, like where the chicken be at. You can get white pepper from there on that seasoning rack. Like they have chicken and sausage back there in the back. So what you marinate your shrimp with? Loretta, I marinated with, I know a lot of people prefer like Old Bay. I actually like this right here, the Chesapeake Bay style. It's kind of similar but a different flavor. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you, but let's check on that chicken. This is how the chicken look right now, right? And I can smell it. It smells so good. And you can see it's kind of like browning a little bit. Look at it. Let me see if I can pick it up so y'all can see. You see it? It's browning. So that lets me know this is the time to add in the cabbage, right? This is when you add in your cabbage. And I cut up this cabbage and I washed it. You can see it's wet. My hand's wet. I washed it. Please remember to rinse your cabbage off. You can add a little bit more oil. And you pretty much gonna cover it. You're gonna steam that. You can cover it. You can add, if you have chicken broth, you can add chicken broth to it a little bit. I say like a half a cup. If not, just add some water. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of water. And you pretty much steaming it. But back to your question, Loretta. What I marinated my shrimp with is the Chesapeake Bay style seasoning, which is optional. You can use Old Bay, which is right here. I used a little bit of lemon pepper, just a little bit. I got this from Dollar Tree. You can use some paprika. Paprika help with the color, the pink color. I got this from Kroger's. Let me cover this up. But for this recipe right here, main ingredient, Frank's Red Hot Sweet Chili. So you just put it in here like this right here. And this is how your shrimp is going to look. And if you're just tuning in or coming in, the tail is on this shrimp. So the tail is on the shrimp. But that's what I'm marinating the shrimp with pretty much. The Frank Red Hot Sweet Chili. I got this from Food Lion. I'm pretty sure you can get this from Food Lion, Piggly Wiggly, pretty much anywhere. You can get paprika anywhere. Lemon pepper, pretty much anywhere. But they don't have like a big size like this. Like lemon pepper usually be like a smaller version. And then y'all know y'all can get Old Bay from anywhere. I got this from Kroger's, as you can see. Got this from Kroger's, the Chesapeake Bay style. Soul Food Season. I think you can get this anywhere. I got this from Dollar General, Clover Valley. As far as the white pepper, you can get that from Food Lion or Kroger's. Italian season, I got this large amount from Dollar Tree. And I got this spice from Piggly Wiggly. It was $1. So a lot of the seasonings is $1. Another seasoning, and you see that the shrimp is butterflied also. And then I have like a tablespoon of brown sugar from the other recipe, and this helps with this this recipe. And this is our cabbage already kind of cooked down a little bit. Now as far as how the cabbage go, you can cook your cabbage. I know this recipe right here is gonna be different for a lot of y'all. So you can either cook your cabbage if you feel comfortable cooking it like this, but you can either cook your cabbage the way you normally cook your cabbage, like if you want it like super soft. But I would say cook your cabbage like how I did the broccoli, which is do it kind of like mediocre, you know, have it a little have a little crunch to it, not the way it's like raw, but you want it to be done. So, and I still got it on in between medium and medium high. I still have it in there, but already like my kitchen is smelling like so good. So what I have in here so far is that chicken. And see that by us cooking that chicken first, it's creating a broth, right? It's creating a broth for the cabbage, the cooking. So it's automatically already seasoning from that look, you saw how the cabbage was like strong. Look how it's wilting down, like it's steaming down, right? Now we're gonna go ahead and add our other, hold up. We need to add our other seasonings. So, cause we want all this to like cook into it. Cause all this is flavor. The green pepper is flavor. You can use green or red. I'll have green cause I'm thinking about doing a stuffed pepper video for y'all. I'm not sure yet. Let me know if y'all want to see that or not. And then the onions. I got some minced garlic. And then this time, y'all, I got one damn flake. I got one pepper. Do not do no 2, 3, 4. No more. Never again. Ever. Lord Jesus. But you can just like cut this up, cut it in half, or just put it in whole. I'm gonna put it in whole pretty much. And then pretty much all this stuff, just dump it in here. Just dump it in. Cause it's all gone. Just dump it all in there. Gotta get this little bit of garlic. Every little bit of garlic counts. Trust me. And you just put it in here. Now see, if you had like, I would say if you want your dish to be like cute, I would suggest using a red pepper, like a sweet red pepper. Because all I had is green pepper. Because like I said, I was probably going to do some stuffed peppers. But, to make your dish like stand out a little bit more, probably use a red pepper or a yellow pepper or an orange pepper, because I put green peppers in here, but the cabbage is already green, but it does flavor it. So we got that in here, right? So now we got like all our veggies in here, and we're just gonna, I don't know if you can hear it, but like you can hear it bubbling. And then we're just pretty much going to put the lid on it and just like steam it. You know, steam it a little bit more. We still got our shrimp over here marinating. The shrimp is going to be the last thing you're going to put in your dish. Because you're not going to put it in there. You're actually going to put it on top of the cabbage stir fry. Pretty much. That's what you're really going to do. And you can like let this get room temperature, or you can leave it in the fridge until you're ready or whatnot. But yeah. But don't forget your brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can with this recipe, if you don't have brown sugar, you actually can still use white sugar. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put our brown sugar in here. Just sprinkle it on top. However, just sprinkle it up here. It's in clumps, it's in clusters, but it'll break up. And then, like I said, some black pepper, or you can use white pepper. I know we from the South, so a lot of us, when we cook our cabbage, we use like a tablespoon of a teaspoon of black pepper. Or if you're a black pepper person, you can use how much ever you want. It's really up to you. But I know because we from the South, when we cook our cabbage, we like to fry some fat back or some hog jaw or some bacon, and then use the grease from that. Well, I substitute the fat back and the hog jaw and the bacon for the chicken. You know, if you're trying to, you know, watch your weight, I'm putting some Italian seasoning in. And this Italian seasoning is so good with greens. Like I told y'all that with the broccoli and stuff. Whenever you cooking a green, Well, the only greens I cook is like cabbage and broccoli, because I don't really eat too much collards, and I don't eat mustards at all. I don't mess with no turnips, nothing like that. But yeah, so, and then once you put that garlic and those peppers and those green peppers and onions and that sugar and this Italian season, I can just automatically smell it. Like, you can see the steam. Like, with that steam is flavor, I'm telling you. So we can cover that up a little bit more. One of the other ingredients that I forgot I left out was a drink. A drink. Like, you could use any flavor you want. This does not go in the cabbage stir fry. This is just something for you. You know, while you're waiting, you know, you can, you know, pop your little top or whatever. I got a new can opener as a housewarming gift, and the can opener came with like this right here. It goes down here, right? And then it comes out, and you can take it and you can, hold up, which end is it? Yeah, this end right here. You take it and you can pop the lid off the beer or whatever. So I thought I would bring this out because it matches the color of my new pots, right? Isn't it cute? But this kaleidoscope, I think it's kaleidoscope, I don't know, but it's good. This flavor is good. My favorite is the Jamaican Me Happy or whatnot. But yeah, you can do that. All right, let's check on our stir fry. It smells so good, I promise you. And let's just mix it all together. Remember, put some oil, maybe about, to start the recipe off, I would say do about 3 tablespoons for your chicken. Look, you can see, look how that Italian seasoning sticking to the cabbage. Look at it. It just looks so good. Look at that gravy. Like, all that's broth down there. All that is some good broth. So, like, if you cooking this with rice, you would use this broth right here. You would put it over your rice. But, yeah. Let me get y'all back up. So, to me, like how I want mine, this is done. This is done for me. Now, if you want your cabbage, like, super, super, super soft, then you can cook it a little bit more. But like I said, for me, I like mine a little bit, I like mine medium. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push my cabbage down, right? Because now I'm about to put I just wanted to cook the chicken. The chicken is done. I wanted to steam the cabbage down, and I wanted to steam my vegetables. Like, I want to make my onions a little soft, which they are. Look at that. They're translucent. You see how it's breaking up? So, I don't want you thinking you're going to be eating some crunchy, like Ashley got me eating this damn raw, this raw. No, it's all soft. But if you want it softer, like I said, you can cook it a little bit longer. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to make sure all your veggies is the way you want it. Your cabbage, your onions. Your chicken is already done. Your chicken being done. Now you got all your food level down, right? It's level down. Now this is when you bring in your shrimp. Because what we're going to do, we're using raw shrimp, right? We're using raw shrimp. Our marinated shrimp. Our pink shrimp. Now all you do is just take your shrimp. You're going to steam your shrimp. So you're just going to lay it on top of your cabbage. Just going to lay it on top of your cabbage. And then the flavors from the shrimp, from the season, is going to flavor up the cabbage also. And you want to spread them out. You don't want them on top of one another because you want them to cook evenly. All we're doing is steaming our shrimp. Because when you steam your shrimp like this, it can keep its size. It can kind of keep its size a little bit. It's going to curl up a little bit, but it can keep its size. And this is a 12-ounce bag. I didn't use the whole 12-ounce bag. I used like half of it. So, okay. We don't have no more shrimp in here, right? We don't have no more shrimp, but we still got some of that gravy, that season. So you can just pour it on top, you know. Or you can throw it away. But now you see we got our shrimp on top, but it's still not done yet. So now what we would do, we're going to steam it. Put the lid on it. Pretty much we just steaming it. That's pretty much it. We're letting our shrimp cook. It shouldn't take no more than between 2 to 3 minutes. But you can check on it. You can set your timer, you know, and then during that time, you know, while you wait in the 2 to 3 minutes for it to steam, for it to cook. Hold on, I want y'all to see it. Let me see if I can wipe out my my lid, cause I don't think it was foggy when we was cooking all the other stuff. Okay. I wiped out the lid. Let's see if we can see it as it's cooking. Damn it. It keeps fogging up. I want y'all to see it while it was cooking, but we know what it's going to do. But while you waiting on this, the rice is done. I use yellow rice. Yeah, I use some yellow rice. I get my rice from, I use some yellow rice, but I also mix it with a little bit of, parboiled white rice. And I'm using my pot, y'all. This is a real good pot. For those of you who wanted to know how did it come out, look, my rice is not sticking to my pot. This is some good pots. A little expensive, but oh yeah, thank you. It's gonna be good. You can do it. Look, I don't want to like rake the rice out where it's falling, but as you can see, it's not, you know, it's not sticking to the pot. So these are some sturdy pots, real sturdy. But let me show you the rice that I use while our shrimp is steaming. The saffron, I got this from Sam's Club. You can get this, what is this, a 6-pound? No, this 3.5 pounds. You can get this for like under $7. And I know everybody from Marion, so you usually get the rice from Save a Lot, but this rice tastes way better than that Save a Lot brand. It tastes way better. Like I prefer the flavor. And I reorganized my cabinet. Like I got my my starchy stuff up here, like my pastas and my rice and my crackers, you know. Crackers, all the pastas in the back. My rice is over here in the corner. Then I got like all my canned goods on this section. And then I got my, hold up. I got my healthy stuff on this side. Like I got my tunas and my flavored waters and my flaxseed and my sativa. Ignore the marshmallows. And then I got like my drink stuff on this section. Sugars. I got my baking stuff on this section, like the yummy tummy baking stuff, coconut cakes, candy apple stuff. Then at the very bottom I got like sugar, flour, you know. I'm just trying to be organized a little bit. But anyway, let's check on our shrimp. Look at that. The shrimp is done. Did y'all hear the timer go off? Let's take it off the eye. Oh my God. Y'all. Look, y'all. Look at that. Where have you seen this at? Y'all wait till I get my food truck and I come back in a minute. Look at this. Look at this. This is so pretty. And I have not even plated it yet. And y'all saw me make this from scratch. Y'all saw me with the chicken. Put the chicken in here. This is why you marinate your shrimp. The same way I showed y'all the recipe about marinating your shrimp in that soy sauce and the other seasonings that I did because of the color. Please listen to me. Look, listen to me when I say do something. Like if you don't like something, just be like, okay, well, I'll substitute it with something else. But I told y'all, marinate your shrimp in the seasonings that I told y'all if you want this color. And the shrimps are done. Hold up. And the tails are on these shrimps, right? I left the tails on for a reason. Lord, that's so good. Oh my God. It got like a it got like a sweet kick to it because of the sweet chili. It's not hot like how the other stuff was, but when you go to serve your food, like the reason why I want to put the shrimp on top is because I didn't want it to I didn't want it to lose its color from the marinade. Oh, these pots are these are the Pioneer Woman pots. That's what these pots are. They're at like Walmart. Just Google. This is how they look. They're like turquoise. They're vintage speckled teal, like turquoise. And they got like butterfly handles and everything. They're like real cute. They're like, you can get them on sale for $100, but they're usually like $120, $130. But the reason why I put the shrimp on top, you can move the shrimp to the side. Like when you go to fix your plate, just take some, and you can take a spoon or whatever. But this is your cabbage. You got your vegetables. You got your green peppers. You got your onions. You even got your chicken in here. Like this dish right here, like just this by itself, it's so healthy for you because you got the steamed cabbage. You're using olive oil. You got your steamed onions. You got your steamed green peppers. You got your chicken, which is protein. You got your shrimp, which is protein. It's good, you know. Now I wouldn't suggest doing the rice, but you know. But anywho, yeah, I would plate this for y'all like how I normally do stuff, but I already ate for the day, and I really do not want to like fix a plate of food, and I know I'm not gonna eat it, but I'm gonna let this cool off. Then I'm gonna fix my my stuff for work, my bowl for work or whatever. I got this from Dollar Tree. It like separates your stuff, so I'm gonna like put like my, let me see. I'm gonna put like a little thing of rice in here, and then I'm gonna put the cabbage, the onion, the stir fry. Basically, I'm gonna put the stir fry all in here, and then I'm gonna put my shrimp on top. And then I'm gonna, matter of fact, I probably can do that. Let me show you how I'm gonna fix my bowl. That's right. I ain't gonna fix a plate, but I'm gonna fix my bowl for work. Let's just do that. Yeah, let's do that. So it ain't gonna be like all the way ready, but you'll get the idea. But if you fix this right here, this is going to be real good. And then like I said in the other videos, if y'all got recipes that y'all want me to try out, you can inbox them to me or tag me in them. And then I'll decide whether or not if I'm going to do it or not. I know I probably won't do another cooking video into a live cooking video to maybe like either Friday or Sunday. I know I'm not going to do one tomorrow because like I said, this food right here is going to last me for like 3 days. So I got my rice in one of the little corners. Now let's put our my stir fry in a corner. Look how big the chicken is. Like, it's just so good. It smells so good, y'all. I swear. I wish y'all can taste this. Look, when I get my food truck, best believe I'm gonna be coming to Marin. I'll announce it on my personal Facebook page and on my business page. So you just, you know, move your shrimp out the way. Make sure you grab your vegetables. I told you, like, you didn't have to put your shrimp in here to like just lay your shrimp on top. Your shrimp was going to be the very last thing. Okay, so now I got enough. Let me add some more chicken. Because I got a good bit of vegetables. So let me add some chicken in here. Okay, so now I got all my veggies in here. My stir fry. Now I want to put my shrimp in here. So put some shrimp on top. This is our marinated shrimp. You can put as little or as much as you want. I'm going to put 4. I'm going to do 4. Right? I'm gonna do 4. Put 4 over my thing. And then you can just garnish it. You can garnish it. You can garnish it, of course, with parsley. You can do parsley. I wish I had some devil eggs because I'll put like some devil eggs right there. But sprinkle some parsley on it. Look how that look. That's cute. Put some parsley. Or you can do a little bit of crushed red peppers on top. Just a little bit. Really for garnish. Some crushed red peppers. Or you can to really make it pop, you can add a little bit of paprika, but I ain't gonna do all that. So this is pretty much how it looks. So just imagine if it was like, if the rice was like on top, up under all this goodness. Look at it. Just, I can't wait. Look, I'm so ready to go to sleep because I'm ready to get up in the morning, well, tomorrow, and eat my lunch. This is gonna be so good, y'all. But thanks for tuning in. For everybody, make sure you share my video. These are recipes that either leftover foods that I have, because y'all know I had shrimp the other day, so this is like some leftover a bag of shrimp and a good cabbage and just stuff leftover. And then you could tell I ain't had that much rice, so I mixed 2 rices. So yeah, but I'm original. Don't nobody do this. I'm the only one to do stuff like this other than the Chinese people. But they don't even serve this on the menu or whatever. But anyway, y'all, if y'all got questions, just hit me up, inbox me. Bye. Thanks for watching.